today by offering my condolences to the Mississippi State Bulldog family. Offer my condolences to Athletic Director John Cohen and Lee Van Horn, who worked closely with Coach Leach. 61 years old. Tragic. Offer my condolences to the student athletes that are playing for him now and have played for him in the past. The coaches that are there now and have worked with Mike over the years, and the entire Bulldog family. It's just very sad. So the message to my players today was to take advantage of the opportunities, for all of us. Count your blessings. Just it's a sad day for the SEC. So moving forward now on Georgia State. So Georgia State has been, over the last 6 years, they've been the winningest program in the state of Georgia. This team won their championships last year in a good league. They lost in the first round to Gonzaga. They've been very well coached over the years, and their head coach Jonas Hayes played at Georgia when I was coaching at Milwaukee, and we actually went to Athens and almost beat them when I was at UW Milwaukee. And he and his brother were both great players over there, and so I've known Jonas for a long time. Can I call time off for 1 second? Who's the former Alan Payne? And we also have a family member on Jonas's staff, and Alan Payne, who played at Auburn, was a really good player here and graduated the year I got the job here in 2014, and he was in my transition, he was somebody that was very, very helpful, trying to pass on the torch down. So they're a team that plays good defense, holding teams to 63 points. They offensively themselves, they're way better from 2 than they are from 3. They haven't shot the 3-barrel very well this year, and they're ranked 25th in the nation in free throw percentage. They get there a lot, and they shoot a very, very good percentage. So considering our challenge is protecting the rim against Memphis, this will be a challenge for us because they do a great job of getting to the rim. While our offense wasn't great at Memphis for sure, and we were disrupted and didn't finish around the rim, and probably could have had a much better assist turnover ratio, done a better job on the offensive glass, but give Memphis credit for a lot of that, okay? Memphis was holding teams to 63 points. We scored 73. By the same token, Memphis was only scoring 72 points, and we gave up 82. So it was clearly our defense. They took our shot blockers out away from the basket, put them in ball screen coverages, and as a result, they took our rim protector away from the basket, and we didn't make the adjustments soon enough. That's one of the things that the team could do a better job. We had adjustments at halftime, we had adjustments during the course of timeouts, and we really never did adjust to that from the coaching to the playing, and that's on me. That's why I talked about the fact that I got to do a better job. Questions?
Bird?
Bruce, after the loss, how do you feel like your team's kind of responded with their energy and just practice the last few days? Have you seen the response from the guys?
I thought we had a great practice yesterday. Today's practice wasn't very good, but it was. I thought the guys. We definitely, we watched a lot of film, and there was some accountability, not 100%, but I think the message was delivered. I think the guys, and again, it's teaching, and it's not criticism. It's just like, look, we what we do works really well with great effort and energy. When you don't have great effort and energy, what we do doesn't work very well at all. So I think they got it.
Guys?
Bruce, you started by mentioning Coach Leach. Just for you, how do you balance the work and grind of being a coach, but not letting it become overstressing?
Yeah, my biggest worry is I just don't want to let people down. I just don't want to disappoint people. That's honestly the truth. I feel like I want to do everything I can to help my staff in every way to be successful. I want to help my players in every way to be successful. So it's all day, every day, and it's just a grind. And you can't get away from that. No, it's not in perspective. It's not. We're not taking care of ourselves. We do own everything. There is high stress in it. It's just it's the profession that we've chosen. But for me, that's the biggest thing. I just don't want to. We've been blessed. People have given us so much support, and we wouldn't have the program we have without all the support. I just want to continue to deliver good basketball for them. And in order to do that, the only thing I know how to do is to grind and to work. It's because I never was gifted or stupid talented. But I will grind. And my guys know that. And we've managed to be good every year because of it. So, no, it's completely out of balance. And trust me, yeah, Coach Leith dying at 61 makes my family worry about me at 62.
Any other questions for?
Janai was in here just a moment ago and he's talking about how he's feeling kind of 100% healthy now. How have you seen him kind of progress, especially on offense? He's had a few more higher scoring games, but he was talking about needing to score at higher efficiency. Just what have you seen from him kind of getting?
Well, he's second on the team in shots attempted, and he obviously is something that we go to. We would go to him more if his percentages were higher, both from field goal percentage and free throw percentage. So you've got to analytically evaluate his touches. But at the same time, he's got real offensive ability because he's got great hands. He can score with his back to the basket. He's a willing passer, and he's going to improve in his assist-to-turnover ratio. I don't understand the free throw struggles because he's got a pretty good touch. And he's expanded his range, and I think at some point he's going to actually start shooting a three ball, maybe not right now. I trust him. The biggest thing I think for Janai is the multiple effort thing. Again, at the level he played at Moorhead, he was able to give an effort, and that was enough to get things done, whether it be blocking shots or clogging up the lane or rebound the ball. But with the speed and quickness and size, this next level, it's multiple efforts. It's help and recover. It's get into a ball screen, help the guard get through, and then get back to your own. It's just moving with and playing a little faster, and that's what he could do. And then just probably be a little bit more physical initially, like seal more physically, check out more physically. And then once he gets the ball, just do what he does. Doesn't have to be physical. Not everything has to be a power move. He's got a really good touch. He's got really good moves. He's got good spin moves. He's got good feel. Trust all that once you get the ball.
Bruce, you mentioned today's practice wasn't as good as yesterday's. What defines a good practice for you? What made this one not as good you could share?
Well, I just think your attention to detail, your effort, your energy, the effectiveness of the messaging, the consistency, whether or not everybody's bought in.
How valuable is it to have a game where you guys get to come back home and kind of before you go back on the road for those West Coast?
Well, we'll see. I mean, look, the thing with Georgia State is, with the exception of one game, there are a couple losses have been 1 point. They lose by one to Georgia Tech. They lose by one to Mercer, and they've got that game won. So they've been in a lot of close games. The kid Odin is really, really good. A really tough cover. They play four guards, and they're faster and quicker than we are. So was Memphis. That was an issue for us. So the teams that have been faster and quicker than us have been the teams that have given. So this is not about coming home and getting healthy. This is about coming home and scheduling a team. Like, why we schedule? I mean, Georgia State, again, it's the same formula. A team that either wins their league or is picked to win their league. They're all the same. And so these kids, they know how to win, and it'll be obviously a good test for us to see if we can we get back to guarding like we need to while offense gets better. That's the real key for this one tomorrow night. And just a reminder, the students are gone. Our students are gone. So one of the things about tickets is it is hard. It'll be hard to get in and see us perhaps in January and February in the SEC. There are tickets available. There are tickets that are available for this game. So just for fans that just go, I can never get a ticket, they get a ticket for tomorrow. And with the students being gone, they can actually buy a ticket upstairs, and if they get there soon enough, they can sit in the bleachers right down on the floor. And I've already tweeted this. We all want to get back to our college days, right?
Oh, yeah.
I want to go back to our college days, right? Back in the day, man, go in the closet, get that outfit out from the 70s, and come sit in the student section.
And then, Coach, if you can touch on your tweet yesterday about Toys for Tots as well.
Oh, yeah, thanks. So Toys for Tots tomorrow. We set a record last year for having the most toys that they've ever had. And I remember, I don't remember if it was somebody in the military. I believe it was. These military guys are big, strong, tough guys. But one of these guys in the military with tears in his eyes said, Coach, we were able to almost double the number of children that we were able to give toys to last year because it just seemed like everybody brought an unwrapped toy to the game. And that's the thing, is that it's not about the number, it's about that one kid that may not get Christmas, that got Christmas because everybody brought a toy. So please bring an unwrapped toy. Everybody's out there shopping today. I've called Brandy already, told her to get out there and fill a basket full, and make some families Christmas that wouldn't have had one. Okay, thanks for that.